Day 21. This is where we woke up this morning. This is my little home for the night. I need to show you my new mattress, which looks like it's deflated a bit, but it's actually very comfortable. Just sitting down for a little bit. We're about to take off, and we'll do our introduction to what we're doing today. We've discovered that it's a long holiday weekend, so we're having a problem getting accommodation when we wanted to have a zero, so we may have to just keep pushing on. And if that's the case, we'll just do shorter distances each day until we can fit our zero in. Anyway, day 21, and we'll be heading down to the beach shortly. This is the view from where we camped last night. It's a great spot. Yeah, the name of the camp was Jagger's Camp that we stayed at last night. Good morning.
Good morning.
Day 21.
And we're back on the beach that we left last night.
Yep.
So on the trail we're at kilometre 375. We've just walked back down. Today we're doing about 18 kilometres. We'll finish the rest of this beach. We've got a really steep track we'll show you in a while.
Yeah, more mud apparently.
We've heard about 7 kilometres of steep and mud, but we'll see how bad it is.
Yeah.
And then we're going to try and camp just before we are going to get a water taxi across to Ruakaka tomorrow. Yeah. So we'll do about 18 trail kilometres. That might have to do a little bit more to get to our camp.
Yes. Okay, all right. Keep you posted. Bye. Okay, it looks the tide is coming in, so we may run out of beach. So we're going to try and get along here as quickly as possible.
Just got to the end of the walkable part of Ocean Beach and the tide's got us. We're only just 2 hours off the high tide. So we're doing the high tide alternative, which is fabulous,
which is all the way up there.
So, good start off the beach.
Here we go, okay. To get up, especially when you're carrying a pack. Now at the top. Woo. Coming down now.
Part of that track is horrible, wasn't it?
Yeah. There are some surfers on the ocean. And we need to go about 600 metres to get to the start of the green track. And that's the start of the Brimhead track going up there. So we've come to the end of the beach. And we did it before high tide, so that's great. Bye bye beach. It's steep. challenges of the TA. It's always surprising.
Stuff on.
We've been going for 2 hours and 15 minutes, and we've done the beach part, and then we've climbed up the hill to the bit where you can sit and there's a beautiful view, but we're sitting in clouds, so there's no view, but at least we're sitting. We'll have a decent break here.
And then more climbing.
And then more climbing. But we've done how much? Probably half the climbing. We've done about half the climbing.
We've done some of the steeper part of it, but we'll have a look. I haven't checked it on the app yet.
Yeah. Oh. This is the view from up here, and you can just make out, well, you can make that out, but over there are also some islands which are a little bit more difficult to see. It's a cloud. It's a bit muddy here. And quite steep. This is more of a gradual climb, not so vertical, and it's nice and cool in here, which is nice. Mud, not as bad as the Araroa forest, but still mud and still slippery, so it's slow going. I'm having to take these steps 2 at a time. I came up too quickly, obviously, in the first climb, and it's just made me feel really nauseous. So I do 2 steps, stop, wait, and then do the next 2 steps and stop. So it is slow going, but that's what happens when you overheat. So maybe after my next break I'll feel better, but at the moment it's slow. So Judy's having to be very patient with me, which is great because it's what we do for each other. I'm obviously having not such a good day. It's not nice walking when you feel like you're going to throw up. And it's just because my heart rate was just too elevated for too long. Lesson learned. Although, hopefully it's a lesson learned because I've been in this position before. Okay. Okay, we're doing a bit of down before we have to do our last up and then down. This is pretty cool. Rocks. Nice. I'm still feeling like shit. Okay. You want to know how I'm feeling?
Yes.
I'm feeling better, hopefully. I've eaten.
Ready for another hill climb?
Oh, God, am I ready? I hope so.
All downhill after that. One more big hill climb and then some downhill.
Yeah, yeah.
Catch you soon.
Okay, I'm going to zoom in. There are some boats down there below. I haven't done much footage because, quite frankly, it's taken all my effort just to try and keep moving. So But where are we going, Judy? We're
on the descent now.
We're on the descent
we're
now.
coming down on the Brimhead track.
Yeah.
But then we've still got a few more kilometres to get into where the taxi crosses over.
Yeah.
You can see again Ruakaka, the refinery in the distance, and the townships further south.
Yeah, you can.
But first time we've had some views. It's been mist
for
hours on end, so we've finally got below the mist.
Yeah. It's now nearly 5:15. We started at 9:15 this morning. So
we had to walk back to trail though from our campsite. But it's taken us all day with that track, and we're not feeling all that great to do 10 kilometres.
Yeah.
And we've still got about 7 to get to where we are, heading off for our water taxi tomorrow, and then find our camping.
Yeah.
So tough track. Better coming down it than up it.
Yeah, because it was two and a quarter hours to get along the beach and up over the first grassy hill of the forest, and then it's taken us from
whatever
11:15 to now, so another 4 hours to finish the forest. But we did have a break in there.
Yeah, we had quite a long break.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a long day, and now we've got to try and find somewhere to camp. That's the track we did. So it did actually take us just over 5 hours to get from Ocean Beach to here, and then the Ocean Beach bit was a couple of hours. Hi, it's 20 to 8. I'm in the tent, and we've actually ended up camping in a farmer's field in Torikuru Bay, and in the morning we're going to get up at 5:30, and so that we can leave for 6:30 and walk to the water taxi, which will take us to Ruakaka. And tomorrow will be a Nero day. We'll only do a little bit of walking, which will be good, and we're going to stay in the top 10 caravan park tomorrow. So we'll be able to get cleaned up and resupply, and maybe even have a zero there. We'll just have to see. We're hoping we can get a cabin. It's going to rain tonight, so we're going to have to pack up in the wet. But at least we can dry everything off when we get to the caravan. The top holiday, not the caravan. Anyway, caravan, top holiday caravan park in Ruakaka. But it was a tough day. I found it particularly difficult. I just got really overheated and heart rate too high for too long, so then I felt sick and took a while to feel better. But I think it's also the fatigue, the accumulation of fatigue, and I need a zero day. So anyway, Nero tomorrow, zero the next day, so it's all good. That's one of the bulls. They're literally 2 meters away. There's just an electric kind of wire between the bulls and us, really. Anyway, I'm sure it works. I'm so tired, it doesn't matter. Tomorrow is another day. Okay, bye for now. Day 22. What an adventure we had last night.
No sleep.
No, we camped in a farmer's field, and right next to us were 8 bulls, and the only thing that separated us and the bulls was this little wire.
It was electric wire, which we thought would be all right.
Yes, yeah, and anyway, we got the tent set up and settling down for the night. Suddenly heard noises outside our tents, and sure enough, the bulls had come through the electric fence, and they were all around our tents. So I said to Judy, well, I don't know about you, but I'm packing up, I'm moving.
And I'm going, no, I want to stay here.
I said, they'll walk through your tent. They're frisky, they're jumping around, they'll just walk through your tent. So anyway, we did relocate, but fortunately there were two wonderful couples who were camping with the caravans, and they let us sleep in their morning.
Which was dry, it's been raining, windy. When we brought all our gear over, we then went back, so we grabbed all of our gear. It was rainy, it was pretty horrid, brought it all to where they are. when we went back, one of the bulls had trampled my tent.
It was trying to eat it.
Oh, so funny.
trying to
It's so
eat
funny.
it.
I haven't checked it yet. If it's ruined, it won't be so funny.
No, it's not. No, it won't be so funny.
It won't be so funny. So Nikki's laughing her
And
head
I
off.
said, well, at least you're not in it.
Yeah, true. So there's a tent collapsed with a bull on top of it, and it was chewing on part of the tent. And the only thing I'm hoping is they haven't got decent teeth, because they eat grass all the time.
And it wouldn't have been tasty, so it would have spat it out.
But yeah, in fact, I thought it's still dark here. It's not quite 6, but I think I found the spot it was in because there's all slimy grass on it.
Oh,
but I'd rather
disgusting.
that than a hole. So we'll check it out in the daylight.
Yeah, and now we've got like a 4-kilometre walk to the water taxi to go to Ruakaka, where we're going to camp. But we're camping in a holiday park, and so we have access to showers and
camp kitchen and all
laundry
of that.
and
car coming through right now.
Okay.
But and finally tomorrow we think we'll have a 0 day. We've been going. This is day 8 without a break, so we're both starting to feel it a bit. And
I'm definitely feeling
the
it.
sleep last night was interesting.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll catch us later. Bye.
I'm not sure what this place is, but there's a huge, I don't know if that's a private residence, but there's also some kind of Buddhist monuments up there. Oh my god, it's weird. You wouldn't expect to see that in New Zealand. And I think we're going up there. We've come across the water and now we're along the beach past the refinery. I was fishing and I just saw this woman with a huge snapper, so I can understand why they're all here. Here we are, all set up in Ruakaka Holiday Park, and we've had showers, laundry's on, so we're all well with the world. Now it is a long weekend in New Zealand, so we're actually surrounded by camping families, but it's a Labor Day weekend. I don't care, the weather's beautiful, dried everything out, and I'm about to go up to the kitchen, and I've actually bought myself a bottle of wine, so I'm going to have my first drink in nearly 4 weeks. And now I know that might not look brilliant, but it's actually eggs, feta cheese, red capsicum, and sun-dried tomatoes, and it does actually taste delicious. And the other thing I've prepared is I'm going to have a green curry, and I've prepared I've cut up the chicken and the veggies and the onion and the garlic, all with my little Swiss Army knife. So it's amazing what you can do. And in here is some New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc. Very nice. I'm having it all to myself because Judy doesn't want any. And Judy's cooked some pasta.
I'm about to
I'm going to add some sauce.
Some Tuscan creamy tomato sauce.
Yeah, and it's nice because we can put it all in the fridge. We've got a fridge here, which is great. So anyway, this is really nice. This is the view from where we're camping. It is truly amazing. And if we go back to here, this is where we walked up, over, around, down, 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 which might explain why we're shattered. But isn't that beautiful? That's what we walked the last couple of days. Cheers to TA. Thoroughly enjoying this. And the curry is very good. I am going to sleep like the dead tonight, I think.